must have been love that made you do it. How else could you have gone through it, Lord, knowing what you knew? You did know all along, didn't you, how it was going to happen? When you sent us to see that man about the upstairs room for the Passover feast, everything was already arranged. We were so high after the week we'd had, being there at your side when you entered the city on the donkey. The day you caused all that fuss and overturned the tables in the temple yard. The way everyone was amazed at your teaching. And we had hoped you were the one that was going to redeem Israel. You knew, but we didn't understand. That awkward moment passing round the bowl, when you said one of us would betray you, all of us denying it, except that odd exchange with Judas just before he left. Your words were so strange. You said the wine was your blood and the bread was your body, and talked about forgiveness of sins and drinking with us again in your Father's kingdom. Something very special was certainly going on as we passed the cup around and caught each other's eyes, but none of us really understood. And then you said it again, that we would all betray you, and that Peter would deny you 3 times before the cock crowed. And then afterwards we went to the garden, laying about under the olive trees, gazing at the stars. We were weary, already feeling mellow after the meal and the wine and the week's excitement. But you were like a man with a fever, urging us to pray, saying you were overwhelmed to the point of death, and calling out to your Father while we all struggled to stay awake. How could we have been so blind? And then they came, Judas in the lead, and you, who had raised Lazarus from the dead, just let them take you, as we slunk away in the shadows. That forgiveness you talked about, could there still be any left for us? Will we ever see your Father's kingdom? How could you have done it, Lord, when you knew? With you, it was always about love. Surely it must have been love that made you do it.